This is London.
These are dangerous days.
And you've got a big fight, 5 minutes to come. In this match, it will be 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall will be for the LDN Capital Wrestling Championship. The second fall will be for the LDN British Heavyweight Championship. However, the winner of the third and final fall will be both British Heavyweight and Capital Wrestling Champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is champion versus champion and a unification match. 2 out of 3 falls. Let's hit music for your first champion, ladies.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to LDN Capital TV. My name is Lord Andy Coyne. Please hunt me down on the social media. I love my stalkers. But in all seriousness, what a match we have coming up when 2 of the top championships in British wrestling, the LDN Capital City Championship and of course the LDN British Championship, will both be defended in a special free-fall challenge match. The first fall will be for the LDN Capital City Championship and the second fall will be for the British Championship. Then both titles will be on the line in the third and final fall. Of course, championships can only change hands on a pinfall or a submission. Countouts and disqualifications will not count. And coming down to the ring now is a man who is in a foul mood, and that is of course the LDN British Champion, Crusher Curtis. And you can't blame him for being in a foul mood tonight, because he's been trying to avoid his opponent Alan Lee Travis for months on end. But tonight he must defend the British Championship, but at least he gets a little sweetener for his tea, because he has a shot at his Capital Championship too. My God, he just looks like a mountain gorilla. At 29 stone, one of the heaviest and dangerous competitors in British wrestling today. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the king of the capital himself, Alan Lee Travis, the current holder of the LDN Capital Championship. Now, as I mentioned, Alan Lee Travis, he has been pursuing for a shot at the British Championship for many months now, and he's finally got it. But whilst he was waiting, he held himself proudly as the LDN Capital Champion. He has been defending that championship up and down the country. He truly is a proud champion for the fans here in the LDN arena. But my goodness, and I believe he weighed in tonight at just under 14 stone, and thusly he is literally half the weight of his opponent here tonight. So for Alan Lee Travis to be successful, he's got to stick to what he knows. He's got to stick to his agility. He's got to stick to his ring smarts. He's got to bring that technical game that has made him so effective in his entire career. Because if Crusher Curtis can get his hands on him, he could snap him like a twig. It is speed versus power. It is heart versus bulk. And it's going to be interesting to see who can come out on top and walk out with both championships here tonight. Of course, Alan Lee Travis is indeed beloved. He is a man who is leading the new generation of British wrestlers here, being the trainer of the LDN training school. It would be so very appropriate for him to be our double champion here in LDN. This man has been such a dominant champion, but hopefully Alan Lee Travis has the heart to tackle this giant. Three-time Capital Champion, but trust me, nothing is sweeter than holding the LDN British Championship. That is what Alan Lee Travis has been dying to be once again, and he's had to put his own championship on the line just for this golden opportunity. And it'll be interesting to see what strategy both men bring to this contest. They have 3 separate falls to effectively survive, and it'll be interesting to see if they start quick and heavy or whether they start at a slow pace and see how the other is faring as we go into the later stages of this contest. Championships are now being surrendered to Sanjay Bagger at ringside, and we are ready to start this contest. And there it is, the bell has been rung, and Alan Lee Travis's Capital Championship is now officially on the line. You can see Crusher Curtis just staring out with absolute disgust at the fans. If there's one flaw that Crusher Curtis has, and that is his temper. The fans tend to get under this man's skin, and sometimes it can make him dangerous, sometimes it can make him sloppy, and we'll see what happens here. Meanwhile, Alan Lee Travis, he just feeds off the fans' adulation. There we are, collar elbow tie-up, and the big bad Crusher Curtis has the wrist lock. Alan Lee Travis, of course, struggling. I mean, he's got a man who's around about 30 stone trying to put his weight on him. And there he is using his technical ability, his technical skill to get back the advantage. Goes for the arm wringer and forces Crusher Curtis down onto one knee. I do not care how big and bad you are. If you've got a guy putting pressure on your wrist joint like that, you will go down. And Curtis now, very wisely, diving to the ropes, grabbing a hold, and forcing his opponent Travis to relinquish the holds. Still very early days, but Crusher Curtis obviously looking a little bit agitated that Travis got the better of him here. Alan Lee Travis hyping himself up as they dive in for the collar elbow tie, but this time Crusher Curtis with a side headlock that looks like it's about as tight as a vice. But Alan Lee Travis, once again, the technical skill rolls him up for the cover. And Crusher Curtis able to kick out, use his weight to rock back into that side headlock position. Both men now battling, Curtis with his power, Alan Lee Travis with his technical skill. And Travis with the overhead wrist lock, forcing his bigger, stronger opponent to the ground. And this is the beauty of Alan Lee Travis's technical abilities. He always has an answer, regardless of what his opponent can do. Looks like that Alan Lee Travis has decided to isolate the arm there, and he's got him over the top. And Rhino Travis, oh, he just snapped the arm. And that'll put a lot of pain and pressure right along the triceps and, of course, across the shoulders. And it's a wise strategy. I mean, if you can effectively break down the arms of Crusher Curtis, it might hopefully prevent him from using his power maneuvers, which he's just so very effective at. Well, you get fans telling Crusher Curtis to shut up, and I'm sure he's wishing that they'd shut up as well. Collar elbow tie once again. Both men still trying to figure out the other. But there's the waistlock takeover by the British champion, and then floats straight into the front face lock. And that is a lot of weight to carry on a front face lock. Alan Lee Travis now, you can see he's trying to build momentum here, hoping to slip out of the hold. And he does, once again applying the wrist lock. Goes back to that arm. It was effective first time, and no doubt will be effective a second time as well. And the referee now, of course, asking for a... Oh, come on, Curtis! Crusher Curtis with a solid right hand. And that was a dirty, low-down trick, and because of it, is now back in control of this contest. And look at poor Alan Lee Travis, his championship's on the line, and the top rope is barely holding him up. He's launched off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, Alan Lee Travis. Oh no, he just got caught by Crusher Curtis. I thought who's going to use his speed to get back the advantage, but Crusher Curtis, Alan Lee Travis goes for the roll-up off the ropes, but Curtis able to hold on. He catches the foot, however, and Travis with the enziguri. And this time it's Crusher Curtis who's rocked, and a beautiful drop kick. And Crusher Curtis, the ring IQ just flying through there. He knew that he had to roll out of the ring and stem the enthusiasm and momentum that young Travis had built up for himself. You know, to be an effective champion, you've got to be all about the strategy, and Crusher Curtis catching Travis and rams him straight into that corner post. On Crusher Curtis with the body slam on the hard floor. That will not do your back any good whatsoever. As we mentioned, it's all about strategy. Crusher Curtis rolling to the outside, and Alan Lee Travis could not resist it and went for the crossbody, but Crusher Curtis just too strong, able to catch him. And unfortunately for Alan Lee Travis, testicular claw! He's got a tight grip on Crusher Curtis there, and and now the nipple tweaks. Oh my God, this is torture, and this is most definitely against the rules. And now trying to break the bridge of the nose. Alan Lee Travis ramming the head there of Crusher Curtis, and Alan Lee Travis is making a lot of high-risk spots here. He's trying to get ahead of this contest, and some of those risks did not pay off. And hang on. Well, there you go. There's the public warning right there. Alan Lee Travis, of course, pushing his luck there, and unfortunately for him, he gets the public warning. He gets one more public warning, and then potentially a disqualification. Look at Crusher Curtis there. As I mentioned, Alan Lee Travis making a lot of mistakes in this first fall, and this could cost him his championship and then his later chance to become LDN British champion. We'll be able to see if he recovers here. And Crusher Curtis with a massive clubbing blow. Crusher Curtis measures his opponent, and a big stomp right to the side of the head. He's a big burly man. No one is ever going to deny that. And Crusher Curtis knows how bad he really is. Driving the point of the elbow right into the chest bone there of one Alan Lee Travis. The official issuing the 10 count, but Crusher Curtis back in the ring, and Alan Lee Travis with a desperate shot, but just like that, one blow. That's all it took, one fist right to the breadbasket, and Alan Lee Travis is now the victim of a suplex, square in the middle of the ring. Crusher Curtis is fighting his match. It is slow, it is methodical. Look at him now, just pointing at one of the fans, wishing that that fan was in the ring with him, just as he drops the elbow right into the cavity. Goes for the cover, puts all his weight on Travis, and Travis able to kick out, but how much did that take out of him? I mean, even by kicking out, he's effectively having to push up against the pure 29 stone of Crusher Curtis. Alan Lee Travis with those desperate strikes, desperately trying to get back in this, but Crusher Curtis continuing to work on the midsection, continue to work on the body of Alan Lee Travis. He wants to keep him winded, because if he keeps him winded, he's not going to be able to speed up. He ducks the back elbow. Oh no! Alan Lee Travis, he went for this earlier and it didn't work then. And Crusher Curtis knows that he has him in his mercy. Fall away slam! And Travis spills to the outside, and Crusher Curtis there tweaking his neck like he's some sort of Terminator. Look at Alan Lee Travis just sprawled out on the floor in front of his adulating fans, and oh come on Curtis, that is uncalled for. Forcing all 29 stone right on the small of the back through that singular foot. I think Crusher Curtis knows that he's got the LDN Capital Championship in the bag right here. Oh no, Travis, don't turn around, because Crusher Curtis, he's got the goozle. And you know, when there's the goozle, there's only one way to go, up and down. Massive choke slam from this beast of a man.
That's how we do it.
Indeed, that is how you do it. That is what has made him such a dominant champion. And now you see Crusher Curtis He has him in the splash zone. He's setting up for the bombs away. And if he hits this, I guarantee you that Crusher Curtis will become a double champion. He will claim the Capital Championship. The question is, does Alan Lee Travis have enough whereabouts to know where he is and get out of the way? Oh! Travis able to escape, and you can see him now trying to summon the fans to get behind him. He wants to get back into this contest. He was so close to losing the match there. And oh no, the Goozle, the chokeslam. And once again, Alan Lee Travis has made a crucial mistake. Bombs away from Curtis. There's no way he could escape. Hooks the outside. And there's the three. Ladies and gentlemen, Crusher Curtis is now the new LDN Capital Champion. We heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. The British Championship, the pride and glory of England itself, is now on the line. And Crusher Curtis, who has just won the Capital Championship, is now a double champion. But the question is, will he remain a double champion? For now, his British Championship is on the line against a man who has been pursuing that championship for the best part of a year. But look at this, Alan Lee Travis, he came out of that first contest absolutely knackered, and Crusher Curtis knows it. And if Crusher Curtis can end this contest quickly, he can dominate the third fall as well and walk out of the LDN Arena tonight as a double champion. It's almost like Crusher Curtis is surveying his kingdom, and he's now picking up the beaten body of Alan Lee Travis. And you've got to believe that if you can just maintain this pressure, just continue the torture, Alan Lee Travis is not going to last for much longer. I often say that the lighter competitor fancies these longer matches more, but when you've been beaten within an inch of your life, I think that advantage goes right out the window. Travis desperately trying to crawl to his feet, and Crusher Curtis helps him up, but certainly not for his benefit, and just threw him hard into that turnbuckle. And poor Alan Lee Travis, he just looks out on his feet now, and Crusher Curtis just launches him hard into the corner, and now he's going to set him up, points at him, cuts the throat, he's going to follow through with an avalanche, and Alan Lee Travis slumps so very unceremoniously to the floor. Crusher Curtis, he's all class, now shouting at the ring announcer Sanjay Bagga, telling him that he's walking out a double champion here tonight. Launches Travis hard into the ring again, and it looks like he might be setting him up for another avalanche. It certainly worked the first time. I can't see why it wouldn't work the second. Follows through hard, and oh, Travis able to get out of the way, picks both legs, and oh, wait a minute, what's Travis going to do here? Oh! Make a wish, Crusher Curtis. Oh, no, hang on a second. Alan Lee Travis doesn't want to get disqualified here. And I assure you, Stompton and never just do it. Double leg drop into the midsection. Alan Lee Travis can feel it. He's lost his Capital Championship, but he may gain the British Championship here tonight if he can just remain focused. And oh! A massive knee to the side of the head. Hooks the outside leg. He's got it tight. He's got it, but not good enough. Alan Lee Travis can't believe it. He thought he got a winning headshot right there. Alan Lee Travis looks like he might be going for another knee, but oh, Crusher Curtis! He just caught the knee and he just dumped him right on top of his head. And just like that, one big move. And Curtis, once again, back in control. Oh no, he's going for a big boy German! Oh! And Alan Lee Travis just folded up like a filthy old newspaper from the rubbish bin. And once again, Crusher Curtis looks like he might be going for the bombs away. And if he can hit this, he can put up Alan Lee Travis he will retain his... Well, hang on a second. What's he doing here? Okay, he's repositioning him now. Looks like he wants to send him out with an exclamation mark. Looks like he wants to go and knock him out with a bullfrog splash. Oh, Alan Lee Travis, though, able to get to his feet and with a strike with his right elbow, able to stay in this contest. Crusher Curtis in a very precarious position right now, and both men are fighting tooth and nail. They want to retain the advantage, and I'll tell you one thing, if Crusher Curtis falls from up there, that's going to be a heavy ride for him. On the British champion! Lands hard on the back of his head. Alan Lee Travis, he is just feeding off the fans of the LDN arena. They want to see him walk out with the British Championship around his waist. He's calling on the spirit. Uranagi hooks the outside leg. He's got it. It's a 3, and there it is. Alan Lee Travis, the British heavyweight champion, once again. Well, no rest for the wicked, because very shortly, both men have effectively switched championships. Now Crusher Curtis finds himself with the Capital Championship, and Alan Lee Travis with the British Heavyweight Championship. But if one of these men can soundly defeat the other, he will walk out as a double champion of LDN and will go down in the annals of history of British wrestling. And it might just be one big move. Alan Lee Travis waiting for Crusher Curtis. He's going for the Uranagi again. But Curtis knows that that's what cost him the British Championship and able to fight him off. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes 3 seconds to win a championship. And both these men know it. And in this late stage, both men are exhausted. They're both tired. It could happen at any time. But oh! Travis was just beeled into the other corner. Crusher Curtis has got the advantage back, and you can see him just taking a step back, just trying to figure out a strategy as to what he's going to do to win this third and final fall. And we saw it, well, looks like he's going to go for the goozle. Looks like he might be going for that big choke slam again. The choke slam that helped him win the Capital Championship just mere moments ago. But Alan Lee Travis going for the Uranagi. Oh no! That's an inadvertent sort of... Oh wait, Uranagi! But the official got crushed in the corner. There's nobody to call the count. And you see Alan Lee Travis, he's counting the 3, but it doesn't matter, it doesn't count. It needs to be a recognised British official to count the 3. And without it, Alan Lee Travis cannot win back his Capital Championship. I mean, this is ridiculous. Alan Lee Travis should be the British Championship now, but the official is out cold. And Alan Lee Travis checking on the official, and Crusher Curtis rolling to the outside. No doubt to help him get back to his feet after being dropped so hard. And oh no, hang on a second. Well, Crusher Curtis has got a chair, but if he uses that, if the official sees him, he will lose this match as a result of a disqualification. Oh no, come on, Crusher. Don't do this. Crusher Curtis, the chair right into the midsection, and the official saw it, and therefore, in this third and final fall, no championship changes hands. And I don't even think Crusher Curtis realised that he just screwed himself out of the British Championship. But he might just be so furious, he just doesn't bloody care. Well, now we've got people from the back running out to help, trying to get these two opponents separated. Crusher Curtis and Alan Lee Travis have been through a war here tonight, a war that has seen both their championships change hands. Crusher Curtis winning the first fall, and in doing so becoming the Capital Champion. There we go, I guess it's official, and Alan Lee Travis winning the second fall, becoming the LDN British Champion. There you are. I mean, Crusher Curtis. Oh, and Alan Lee Travis is furious. In fact, both men are so furious to the other. Crusher Curtis, because he's lost his prestigious LDN British Championship. And Alan Lee Travis, because the actions of Crusher Curtis meant he was denied the opportunity of walking out a double champion here tonight. Something tells me the hatred for these two men will just flow forever in the eternity river that is LDN wrestling. And look at this. It's very difficult to separate both men. This is a very heated moment. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great international exhibition contest when Joey Legend, WWE superstar himself, takes on our local superstar, JJ. But the real story is what we're seeing out here right now. The championship picture of LDN has just received one of the biggest shakes-up I think I've ever seen. And Alan Lee Travis and Crusher Curtis just can't separate the two men. Thankfully now, Crusher Curtis finally being forced out of the ring. Well, there you see Crusher Curtis is walking out, but that championship does not belong to him anymore. Well, I guess Crusher Curtis is walking out with a consolation prize here tonight. Well, at least there's something that is good that has come out of this utter chaos. Alan Lee Travis, a man who's pursuing the LDN British Championship for so very, very long, once again finds himself atop of the mountain as the LDN British Champion. Alan Lee Travis, congratulations to you, sir, but my heart goes out to you that tonight you did not get to walk out a double champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is LDN Capital TV. Please don't go away, because coming up next, Joey Legends is all the way from Canada to fight here tonight in the LDN Arena to take on the self-proclaimed superstar, JJ. Well, here is JJ, ladies and gentlemen, a man who we've seen a number of times here in LDN. And you know what? His mood is really like the wind sometimes. It can be one thing, then in LDN. the superstar. Well, you're going to get a superstar in a minute. When former WWE competitor Joey Legend comes to the ring, you'll have every opportunity to prove that you truly belong in the limelight. Oh my goodness, the fans are not giving him a moment's breath, are they? Well, you can hear that unmistakable rift, and you know that Joey Legend is on his way to the ring. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, he's not just Joe, he is Joey Legend, a truly well-travelled global competitor, and he loves nothing more than coming back and being greeted warmly like this by the British wrestling fans and compete here in LDN. As you can see, coming from Toronto, Canada, but this man has wrestled also in America. He's obviously wrestled here in Britain. He's wrestled over in Japan. I wouldn't be surprised if he's wrestled in more countries than I've had hot dinners. And trust me, I love hot dinners. Of course, Joey Legend coming into this match, he will have the weight advantage, he will have the experience advantage. It's going to be a real uphill battle for JJ, and it'll be interesting to see what strategy JJ has put into himself that will allow him to get ahead and win this contest. Because I don't think anyone envies the position he's in, but of course, if he can win to the victor goes the spoils, it will certainly push his rankings here in LDN, and he might be considered for a championship opportunity in the near future. Of course, Joey Legend himself, a former LDN British champion. I'm sure he'd love the opportunity to challenge Alan Lee Travis for that championship once again. But right now, you can't look past your opponent. You can't look past the self-proclaimed superstar, JJ. Look at Joey Legend pacing around his ring. And there's the strategy that JJ's coming in with a massive strike to the back of the head before the match has even started. And look at him just kicking away at Joey Legend. He's just jumped in from the off. And the superstar now, he's going to follow through. God! Big clothesline in the corner, and Joey Legend, he was surprised. He was effectively jumped from the back, so to speak, and he's looking quite winded at the moment. And the superstar might be onto a winning strategy here. And he knows he's winded. He's putting in the strikes right into the midsection, trying to keep him winded. And if Joey Legend, if he can't suck in the air, he's not going to be able to refuel himself as this match continues. Big shots there from Joey Legend. And he's a hell of a burly brawler. I mean, look at those fists. Launches him out of the corner, and now JJ is going for the ride, and Joey Legend looks like he's got his confidence back. Misses it in the corner, and JJ snapmares him down off the ropes. Oh, and a deep impact clothesline. Hooks the outside leg, but really did not pull on that leg enough to really justify a genuine pinfall attempt. And that is the inexperience of JJ just being exposed to the fans here in the LDN arena. JJ off the ropes, and with that snap elbow right into the... Oh! Joey Legend able to kick out, getting his left shoulder up. And look at JJ, just staring a hole right into him. He sees that this is his golden moment, his golden opportunity to get one of the biggest wins of his career, and he'll take the chances. He'll risk the public warnings. He'll risk the disqualification if it means he will get a victory here tonight over a certifiable legend in Joey Legend. JJ's really pushing his look at the moment. There's a big right hand there from Joey Legend, and another one. And you can see from Joey Legend, they are open palm strikes. He is not risking a disqualification here. There's the reversal. Hits hard into the corner and a big back body drop. JJ now just screaming in his face, letting him know this is his moment. Off the ropes and crawls over for the cover. Bit cocky. Joey Legend able to power out easily. It's almost like JJ thought he had the match won, but it's not won until you get that 1, 2, 3. And the fans now, they are supporting Joey Legend. They are applauding the man. They want him in this contest. Joey Legend now fighting out with it with those big solid right hands, and JJ with a cheeky headbutt able to get back on top of the contest. There you go, he was risking it and he finally got it. JJ now follows through and Joey Legend able to get the foot up just in time. Big clothesline. And JJ goes down hard. Well, the official now issuing a no standing 10 count. Of course, if both men stay down for the 10, this will be a draw. But no, Joey Legend back to his feet just before the 5. And JJ now being taken. Oh, he's literally being beaten pillar to post right now. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. One more. One more to complete the quadrilogy. Boom! JJ, and again, and again, and again. And Joey Legend just imposing his solid will on JJ here. JJ now, if he turns around, Joey Legend might have a nasty surprise for him. Kick to the midsection. He's going, look at that. Trips him down into that snapmare driver. And JJ able to kick out. Hey, and I'm impressed. I mean, a lesser man would have been pinned there. But JJ was able to kick out of that twisting snapmare driver that Joey Legend just struck him down with. JJ slowly getting to his feet. Joey Legend now picks him up into the fireman's carry. Unfortunately, when you're up there, there's only one way to go. But Joey Legend, unfortunately, slipping there. However, he catches him with the clothesline, and JJ hit down hard. He's slumped very uncomfortably. Big running elbow, goes for the cover. 2, and JJ able to push out of the pinfall attempt. Joey Legend now might be going for a big elbow smash. We've seen him use this before. Nothing he loves more than using that big roaring elbow. He clipped him. And there's another one. Just going for those forearm smashes now. Roaring elbow. There it is. And JJ goes down hard. And now Joey Legend has climbed to the second rope. He's got something else planned for JJ. What could it be? I assure you it's going to be an unwanted Christmas present. And a big elbow right from the top. He went for the second rope, and now he's calling for it. He says top rope, and the fans, they cheered with bloodlust because they want to see it. Joey Legend now climbing to the top. Wants the confidence of the fans. And for JJ, this could very well be his literal last stand. Off the top rope, and JJ able to avoid it, but he took too long. And Joey Legend trying to go for his trademark overhead DDT. And now it looks like JJ's going for one of his own. Spinning elbow again. Goes for the cover. Puts his full weight on him. But unfortunately for him, JJ able to kick out. You can hear the fans. They want to see a KO right here. They've already seen 2 championships change hands tonight, and now they want to see Joey Legend add another notch into the win column. And this is a bad place to be if you're JJ. JJ knew it. He got out of there just dropping Joey Legend. And Joey Legend, I think he hit his head on the turnbuckle on the way down, which is a saving grace for JJ here. JJ waiting for him to turn around. He goes, no! He was caught, the overhead DDT, the flatliner! hooks the outside leg. Oh, and he hit the flatliner, and he wasn't running any risks, pulling the outside leg and getting the 1-2-3 for the definitive victory. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night here we have had tonight in the LDN Arena. 2 championships changed hands, and of course, Joey Legend victorious. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I am Lord Andy Coyne. Please find me on all the social medias, and thank you for joining me on LDN Capital TV.